the President-elect Droupadi Murmu is concerned, we are learning that Droupadi Murmu is meeting tribals in the national capital. There you have it, all those latest visuals coming in of Droupadi Murmu being felicitated by the tribals who just a while ago also put up a tribal dance performance. Remember, we've been bringing you all those latest visuals of celebrations taking place at Droupadi Murmu's residence and in various parts of the national capital. Tracking all these developments for us is our correspondent Nikhil Lakwani, who's joining me live from Murmu's residence as well. Nikhil, what is happening right now? We can see President-elect Droupadi Murmu completely flanked by all those tribal performers who I believe are not just from Odisha but across the entire country.
Well, Akansha, these are the historic moments which the countrymen are witnessing on the screen of CNN News 18. These are the visuals we are showing you from inside the residence of Droupadi Murmu, who is the president-elect. Clearly, we can see that the tribals from different states, not just from Manipur, from Sikkim, from Assam, from all the other northeast region, they have come here all the way from their state to give their performances, to perform the traditional dance of their state, and now they are felicitating the president-elect Droupadi Murmu. So this is the first time for today when the president-elect Droupadi Murmu, she is out here on the stage. We can see that she is now being honored by the priest. These are the visuals, historic visuals that we have mentioning earlier as well, Akansha, that the country has been witnessing. People are coming here from different corners, and these are the visuals that we can see. These are the priests, in fact, who have come here from different states, different districts to facilitate her. They are greeting her. In fact, some of the priests from Droupadi Balaji as well, they had come here all the way from Droupadi to bless her this morning. She is going to be, she is going to officially take the oath on Monday. So these are the visuals, fresh visuals we are seeing on the TV screen. So a series of program has been lined up today. What we do know is that since morning, many of the dignitaries, many of the VVIPs have already reached here. CM of Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamang, he was here. Gajan Singh Shekhawat, who is the Union Home Ministry, he was here. Also on the stage, there is presence of MOS Home G. Kishan Reddy. He is given the charge. He is looking after all the affairs which is happening today. Also, many of the tribal leaders are expected to perform here. They have been performing here from different states from this morning. But these are the fresh visuals, historic visuals, in fact, so to say, Akansha, that she is now being greeted. She is now being facilitated by different priests who have come here from different places. Many of the MPs, Akansha, they are also expected here. The monsoon session is already ongoing. Many of the CMs, particularly from the NDA-ruled states, from the BJP-ruled states, they all are expected today to reach out to her to give their personal greetings. In fact, at about 10 a.m. This morning, the Vice President, whose tenure is about to come to an end, Venkaiah Naidu, he also came here. He also paid his visit. Smriti Irani from the Bharatiya Janata Party Union Home Ministry. In fact, all the tribal leaders, all the BJP leaders, Union Home Ministers, Union Ministers, they all are expected to greet her today as well.
Absolutely, as we can see, and Nikhil just pointed out, Droupadi Murmu, the president-elect, being felicitated not by tribal, just by the tribal performers, but also by priests and various political dignitaries. Yesterday we saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as you can see on the right side of your screens, meeting Droupadi Murmu, congratulating her for that thumping majority, that victory that was accompanied by a thumping majority. And today we've also seen Vice President Venkaiah Naidu meeting Droupadi Murmu, as Nikhil was pointing out. Even Smriti Irani met President-elect. And with that, let's also tell you more about what Droupadi Murmu's journey has been. Remember, she's a president of many firsts. She's the 15th president of, she's going to be the 15th president of our country, also the first tribal president of India. Let's have a look at our next story.
India's 15th president, India's first tribal president, first president born after independence. Droupadi Murmu is a woman of many firsts.
इसी कालखंड में देश को नए राष्ट्रपति, नए उपराष्ट्रपति, उनका मार्गदर्शन प्रारंभ होगा.
Nearly 5,000 MPs and MLAs across the country voted on 18th July to elect the newest occupant of the Raisina Hill.
श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू, इनको राष्ट्रपति का प्रत्याशी घोषित किया गया है एनडीए की तरफ से.
With the numbers stacked overwhelmingly in the favor of the NDA, Droupadi Murmu's election was high on symbolism and less about the numbers game. An election which is witnessing the changing political axis. A selection that has placed the opposition camp in a quandary. Uddhav Thackeray, forced by the Shiva Sena MPs, broke ranks from allies in Mahavikas Aghadi to back her. TDP's Chandrababu Naidu came out to even campaign for her in Andhra Pradesh. Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, India's only tribal party, had to support as well. After all, she had served as the governor of Jharkhand.
मेरे जो फैमिली बहुत गरीबी है, गरीबी थोड़ा मैं फाइनेंस सियाली उनको सपोर्ट करूं, इसीलिए थोड़ा पढ़ लिख के ऐसा बन जाऊं कि मुझे थोड़ा नौकरी मिल जाए. लेकिन मुझे पॉलिटिक्स में जाना, ये गवर्नर बनना, ये मैं कभी सोची नहीं थी.
64-year-old Droupadi Murmu, low profile and soft-spoken, has generally steered clear of controversy. She was also the only governor to complete a full term in office in Jharkhand, which has had 10 governments in its 2 decades of existence.
जो सेंट्रल ने हम मेरा बहन का नाम लिया ना, हम लोग बहुत खुश में, रायरंगपुर के बासिंदा सब खुश में है. आदिवासी महिला की पहले जो चुना गया ना, वही सबसे खुशी बात है.
पूरा रायरंगपुर के साथ ही उनका बहुत अच्छा संपर्क रहा है. सबका उन्होंने हमेशा साथ और सहयोग दिया और बहुत ही प्यार भरा संपर्क रहा है उनका सबों के साथ में. हमारे किसी भी प्रोग्राम में वो हमेशा आगे रहते थे और सबकी बातें सुनते थे.
तो काउंसिलर से होके विधायक भी बन गए. विधायक बन के वो बेस्ट अवार्ड भी उनको मिला है, नीलकंठ पुरस्कार मिला है उनको. उसके बाद वो मंत्री भी बने. सबका साथ मिल के काम करते हैं.
In the 1990s, her work with the Santhal organization caught the attention of the BJP's Raj Kishore Das. Back then, it was a party that did not have much political influence in the state. Seeing potential in Murmu, he asked her to contest for councillor in the Rairangpur Notified Area Council. In 1997, she became councillor and later vice chairperson of the Rairangpur Corporation.
2000 में 97 5 साल का ये तो आप जानते हैं टर्म होता है, लेकिन बीच में मुझे जब जनरल इलेक्शन आ गया, मुझे 2000 में टिकट दिया गया. उन्होंने कहा आपको तो लड़ना है. मैंने बोला मेरे बच्चे छोटे छोटे हैं, मुझे ये तो काउंसिलर में थी, वाइस चेयरमैन थी, तो टाउन के अंदर मुझे घूमना पड़ता था. फिर अभी तो मुझे पूरा क्षेत्र में घूमना पड़ेगा, तो टाइम नहीं दे पाऊंगी. फिर मुझे थोड़ा, मैंने बोला ठीक है चलिए. बच्चे भी बोले ठीक है माँ, तुम लड़ना चाहती हो तो लड़ो.
She served twice as a BJP MLA in Orissa and also worked as a minister in the Naveen Patnaik government from the 2002 to 2004, when the BJP and Biju Janata Dal ran a coalition government. She was awarded the Neelkant Award for the Best Legislator by the Orissa Legislative Assembly.